action. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on here? We
Yeah.
want to have a sleepover.
Yeah.
Where we go sleep at?
I don't know. How about the hamstring?
Yeah, let's sleep in a clothes hamper. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And we're all dressed for it.
Yep. I have
So-
a sock on my tail.
I got a sock in my head and my tentacles. I
Well,
wear socks just like the Scandinavian phrase. They fit like socks on a rooster.
I wear socks on my front paws.
You guys want to go to sleep in the hamper?
Yeah.
well, the storyteller has a story to tell before you go sleep in the hamper.
Read, please. What's the story tonight?
Tonight, the story is called A Chariot Ride to Heaven.
Oh.
We're flying horses?
Sort of. Y'all just listen to this.
Chariot?
That's right. It's a chariot of fire. So,
Oh,
y'all
fire,
listen.
fire. Get the
Y'all,
water!
y'all
Get the
listen to
water!
the story, guys, and you will hear about the chariot ride to heaven.
Okay.
Okay.
The day soon arrived when the Lord was ready to take Elijah up to heaven. And Elijah wanted to be alone when the Lord took him. So he said to Elisha, "Stay here, please, for the Lord hath sent me on to Bethel."
What's Bethel?
Bethel is a city.
Sounds like a bird. Bethel.
So, kid. So, but Elisha said, "I'll not leave you, master." So they went to Bethel together. And the young men from the school for prophets there came to Elisha and asked him, "Do you know that the Lord will take away your master from you today?" And he said, "Yes, I know." Then Elijah said to Elisha, "Stay here at Bethel, please, for the Lord has sent me to Jericho."
What's the difference between Elijah and Elijah?
They're names, but they are
It's the
separate.
S and the J.
That's right, in the name spelling, but they are two separate people. So, again, Elisha said, "I'll not leave you." So they came to Jericho. The young men there said the same thing. "Do you know the Lord will take away your master from you today?" And Elisha replied, "Yes, I know." Then Elijah said to Elisha, "Stay here at Jericho, for the Lord has sent me to the river Jordan." But he replied,
Jericho?
he
You mean the
replied,
wrestler named Chris Jericho?
"No." But then he replied the same thing, "I'll
it's a
not
place.
leave you." So they went on together, and 50 young men from the school of the prophets followed them to watch and see what would happen. Elijah and Elisha stood at the edge of the river, and Elijah struck the water with his coat, and the river divided before them, so they went over onto dry land. When they were on the other side, Elijah said again to Elisha, "Tell me, what would you want me to do for you before I am taken away?" Elisha asked to have even more of God's Spirit upon him than Elijah had. "You have asked a hard thing, but if you see me when I am taken from you, you shall have what you're asking for. But if not, you will not get it." So, as they walked along and talked together, suddenly a chariot of fire with horses of fire swept between them and snatched Elijah away from Elisha and took him up to heaven in the chariot. Elisha saw it and cried out, "My father, the chariot and horsemen of Israel." So Elisha never saw Elijah again on earth. He picked up
Until he got to heaven, right?
That's right. And he picked up Elijah's coat that had fallen on the ground, and with it struck the river, and the water divided
Was it
before.
on fire too?
No, it wasn't on fire.
Did they
And-
put it out?
It wasn't on fire to put out.
Oh.
So the water divided before him as it had for Elijah, and Elisha went over onto dry land. Then the men of Jericho came to Elisha and told them, "Our city is pleasant to live in except for the water. It's no good. It ruins the ground so that nothing will grow there." So he replied, "Bring me a water jar and put some salt in it." So they brought it to him, and Elijah went to the spring where the city got its water and threw the salt in and said, "The Lord says, I have made these waters pure. They shall never again cause the people to be sick or ruin the ground." And from that day forward, the water was pure. That was a great story, wasn't it, guys?
It sure was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
Yes, sir, it was.
y'all
Yeah, it was.
have fun at your sleepover in the hamper.
Let's go to the clothes hamper.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye,
Let's go to
guys.
the clothes hamper. Look, look.
Bye.